is up, boys? Back out here. Now look, I'm going to choose a comment from this video to win the side mount intercoolers. So if you don't understand, I've had a couple people ask me. I put out a short a couple days ago saying that I'm going to pick a winner in Monday's video. Well, it's going to be from Monday's video, so I'll announce it probably Thursday. I'll record the process of it. Just make sure you follow all the directions. You have to be a subscriber. You had to have watched the past 10 videos. The shorts, I'm not counting the shorts, but I mean, if you want to watch them, help me out. But you have to watch the past 10 videos, liked the video, and left a comment on all 10 videos. So what I'm going to do to pick a winner, this video, leave a comment in it. I will then probably wait like a good 4 or 5 days. So people that don't have time to see the video, you're at work, whatever, I don't want it to be like a time sensitive thing. I want it to be as fair as possible. I'm going to put all the comments from this video in a random generator, comment generator. Maybe I'll throw up a screenshot of the website right now. And it's just gonna pick a random comment. Then I'm going to click on that user's name. If you're not subscribed, you're disqualified. And then I'm going to go through and look at all your comments that you left on my page. Make sure you left at least one comment on the past 10 videos. If you didn't, you're disqualified. Then I can go through and see if you liked the past 10 videos. Well, there you go. Let's get back to work on the VR4. It's been like 2 months since this car's ran. If you've been watching, you guys know that this check valve in the stock line, there's a check valve in there, tells you which direction to run it, either went bad or now that I'm hitting like almost 30 pounds of boost, it can't handle it because I was just blowing brake fluid out. All the paint is just melted off on it. But besides that, I've been going around it, just double checking everything. I want to take this thing out and beat the crap out of it today. Hopefully my little Odyssey battery didn't die. Alright, here we go, boys. She started. I would have liked her to start a little bit easier than that, but had to get some fuel up there, I guess. That was no throttle input, by the way, either on that cold start. Oh yeah, oil pressure's good. Probably should have checked that. Man, dude, this 110 smells crazy. All right, give it a little bit. We're gonna take it on the street. Dude, I miss this car. Was driving the Huracan pretty much as my daily driver there for a while. I'll pretty much be able to tell you honestly if this is faster than that now, because I was beating the crap out of the Huracan. Last time I drove it, I could have swore this thing was way faster than the Huracan. I mean, technically it has less horsepower, but it has something like double the torque. Dude, this thing is crazy. Some TLC, man. She's still kind of all over the road. Like, I don't know, something's loose in the back end. The steering's like still too loose. I'm just nitpicky at this point, you know. Oh yeah, she's faster than the Huracan. I mean, at least the throwback in your seat is way more dramatic than the Huracan. It just like doesn't feel safe yet. Does that make sense? Like, I need it more dialed in. Like, the ass end kind of like wiggles. I don't know how to explain it. And like, you feel something back there. I've talked about this in the last video. I probably should have just put it on the lift before even driving it. Well, not the last video, but the last video I did with this car, I said something was loose in the rear end. I just now remembered that. It's definitely the passenger side. Torque steer is real. I just need some more seat time with it. Just get used to it. Oh, my speedo's not working. Oh, well, there you go. Remember how we were having a problem with two-step kicking on? Obviously that sensor's bad. If you don't remember, when I was at the dyno, we were having a problem with two-step kicking on. We thought that the transmission sensor was not telling the ECU that it was above 5 miles an hour. There it goes, it's working now. Yeah, so there we go. It's definitely that speed sensor. On the transmission, not telling the ECU that I'm above 5 miles an hour is why we don't have two-step on right now, because it was just constantly kicking on no matter what. Let's see how my check valve's working for my brake line on my brake booster. Dude, this thing's gonna be amazing on a track. Dude, it still idles great though. You just pop it out of gear. The car's a great car. It just needs buttoned up. Just needs dialed in, which I'm 100% ready to do now. I just needed a break from it. I was like starting to hate this car. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. All the little issues I was having left and right. It's still leaking brake fluid. I just seen it drip right on my belt. Oh, you know where it's leaking? It's leaking out of the sensor. Okay, that's no big deal. The cam sounds so sick. There's 20. Freaking 3 seconds hits 20 pounds of boost. These turbos are sweet, man. Completely maxed out on the turbos. My engine, my built engine with the cams, I've said this before, outpowers my turbos. My turbos are done. Let's go back to the shop before I shut it off, see how warm start does. Remember, I was having a problem with that. Pretty sure we got dialed in. Woo! Alright, you guys want to see me be real childish? Let's see if I'm shooting any flames. I just broke something. I don't know. Let's try to crank her back over, see how she does. Huh? I think she just had too much fuel cut. No knock is all I care about. Oil pressure's good. Dude, I wonder, let's see if that thing shot flames. I don't know. Dude, that was fucking sick. I just watched the footage. It definitely shoots flames. I could probably dial it in a little bit better, add some more fuel to it right there. That was sick. Okay, been a couple hours. Let's see how this thing starts up. And let's work on this two-step a little bit more. I was talking to a couple of my buddies, and I guess you actually want to bring the fuel down some if you want more flames. I figured the more unburnt fuel you had in the exhaust, the bigger the flame would be, but you need to like find this sweet spot, because if you have too much fuel in the exhaust, which makes sense as soon as he explained it to me, it won't ignite because it'll keep the exhaust too cool. So you need just the like as little as fuel as possible for it to still ignite in there. Is how you get bigger flames. So I'm actually going to bring the fuel back down. And I had to give her a lot of fuel there. Alright, let this thing warm up a little bit, and then I'm going to play this two-step map some more. Dude, this fuel is burning my nose, my eyes, everything. Yeah, I don't know. I just went over the footage. It's definitely not popping and banging, and it's not spitting flames now that I turn the fuel back down. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and turn it back up. I had it set to 65. Now I just set it back down to 55. 100 RPMs is when it has fuel cut. I think I'm going to put it at 6 and see if it's any bigger than the when I had it at 65. I didn't realize that sounded like a three-wheeler with a bad timing chain. I did not hear that in the car, or I would have stopped. I'll play that noise back for you guys. I'm pretty worried about that one. Leave down in the comments what you guys think it is. I've never heard a car sound like that. It sounds like a three-wheeler with a bad timing chain. Doesn't even want to crank. I don't know. Let's try it back up. Sounds fine. I don't know why it keeps dying. I'm gonna have to do some more research. If I change anything besides everything being at 55, it just dies. I need to set up anti-lag like Jared was telling me about, because this two-step is not working out for me. But 58 worked better. I don't know if you guys are able to see or not. So like, here's your two-step map. You'll have fuel cut, ignition cut, retard, rev. So it won't go above 6,000 RPMs no matter what. It'll bring the rev back down. Ignition cut is at 55 and fuel cut was at 55. Well, in my mind, I figured if I turned it up to 65, it would add more fuel because it would never hit 6,500 RPMs. It would make more flames, which I made flames back before I let the car cool down, and it was cool, but it died. And so I was talking to a couple of my buddies, and they were like, no, if anything, you want less fuel. I turned it back down to 5,500 and it did nothing. So once I put it back up to 6, it did a lot, and I turned it back down to 5,800, and that's what you just now seen. It popped and held it there, but everyone told me don't hold your two-step more than like 30 to 40 seconds, and that was 20 seconds, and as soon as I let up the throttle, the car died. Which everything seems fine. There for a second though, right after it died, it was like not wanting to crank. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, when it was cranking, it sounded like the starter was just spinning, like the motor wasn't spinning. Like, I mean, I guess maybe my starter's going out. It is old, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like I broke a crank or a flywheel, but now it's started right back up. I don't know. I think I'm done messing with it until I get more verification on what 100% I'm doing. Jared set it up and then told me if I wanted really big flames, I had to get like a switch and set up anti-lag, which we'll do in another video, to get like the really cool flames. But then I was, you know, watching other stuff, or I can't remember, I think I was reading one of the forums, and someone said that you can get flames by just messing with the fuel on your two-step. You don't need anti-lag. So that's what we've been doing today, but I'm starting to get scared I'm gonna hurt something. Yeah, it sounds fine. I'm gonna let this thing idle, get all the oil rolling and through it, cool down and everything. I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna pull a plug here in about one. Alright, it's been idling for a good 5 minutes. Got some nice, cool oil rolling through there. Everything seems to be fine. I don't know why I didn't want to start there for a second. It kind of freaked me out. I don't think I'm gonna play with the two-step anymore until I do some more research. I mean, I already know these plugs aren't the best because I checked them, because I was gonna replace them before I left, and I just didn't do it. I gotta get a new set of gaskets. These keep coming loose every now and then, ever since I got that spacer. And I think it's just because there's the kit that came from 3SX didn't come with any washers. It's just lock washers on aluminum, and I don't think they're locking. Yeah, dude, this plug's done, son. So yeah, I need new plugs. We need to go to 7s, I think. I think 8s are just too cold. They're fouling out too quickly. I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and don't forget about the intercoolers. Again, I've said it multiple times, even if you don't want the intercoolers, even if you don't have a VR4, still try to win, because I'm giving you everything just to bolt it on to a VR4. Everything's here. The only thing you might have to change is you might have to block this off if you don't have an intake temp sensor, if you're gonna put this on a stock car, or if this is gonna be your bolt on. You just get a pipe threaded thing with some Teflon tape or some silicone and you're good to go. Or, like I said before, I think there's like 3 of you guys that have reached out and wanted to just buy them from me ever since I announced I was gonna do a giveaway with them, and have offered me like 700 bucks for them. What are they right now, like 900 bucks? These are worth 800 bucks all day. That's just my opinion, especially with that I got all the custom piping that makes them fit actually nice and look symmetrical and fit right. This is a steal. Even if you don't want them, you can sell them. One of my subscribers would buy them from you if you want to sell them. There you go. See you in the next one, boys.